Alright, welcome to Tigergaming Podcast. So, right now we're going to talk about human overpopulation. Um, Honestly, this is a big deal in this world. There is a lot of trash, and people sometimes aren't doing their part, and a lot of other people are. It was brought to my attention that some people don't care about this, and I think a lot of people should care about this when the garbage is smelling up this world because of how this human overpopulation has happened, and there's a lot of trash, and people should do their part and maybe throw away like maybe less garbage. There's ways you can reduce it, and of course there's always other plans, and a lot of people should care about this world. It's really, honestly, this world is so beautiful, and sometimes people just don't care, and people should step in and do their part. And honestly, I would love to do my part in this world. I would really love to. Isaiah would too. He's Cheetah World 421. He would, honestly, both of us care about this world as much as other people do. It's really cool. So, even if people don't care, you should get them to step in and do something for this world. Be nice, help people, and I think people should do that. It's a thing. I'm not making any of this up. It's really a thing. Sometimes people think they have it all. No, that's not it. A lot of people think that maybe having a lot is just the best, having a lot of money. It's really not. There's always people out there who care. There's people who don't care. I wouldn't want to know any of those people, honestly, or anything. I don't know, but it's great to see it. But just people think they have it all. They really don't. There's people out in this world who don't have a lot, and I don't know why people think they understand. They don't. They just wish they had it all, and they say they have it all when they really don't. It's honestly sometimes a bad thing to see that people think, oh, they have it all. They don't have it all. They're just, I don't know. Honestly, there's people like that in this world. Okay. Soon, I think they'll step out of their boundaries and do something nice for this world. Honestly, it's great to see people step in, take care of this world as much as possible. They recycle, and that's a good thing to see. Recycling is a really good thing. It really is. Honestly, there's people out there who sometimes don't do things, or they forget. Honestly, I think people should start stepping in and doing their part, and a lot of people already do that, and that's a really good thing. I like to see people do that. It proves how nice they are. It really does. Honestly, I don't know. I love it. If I could do anything to help people in need, I would. I messed up my words. I would help people in need out there. People who need a home. We could help. We could help by spreading the word. Honestly, you spread the word, you help people, you have much potential of becoming famous by this, and you don't need popularity for it. You don't need to be famous. It's all in your heart, and that's what really people expect much from you. It's yeah, I really do. The people who care, the people who do everything for the people who don't have anything. They would just do anything for them. They really would. Um, Sometimes you can see that kind of respect shown on like maybe TV shows, and that's also a good thing because that's bringing up a real life situation like this. Yeah, honestly, when I was little, I don't know if I was the best at having friends at the moment. I don't know much, but I have friends, um, old friends too, from like way back when, and honestly, I still talk to them sometimes, and then there are some friends that you just stop talking to since because maybe you like move away or something. Um, so when I was little, honestly, I don't know if I had like a lot of friends at the like I do now. I probably had less friends then, and honestly, yeah, one of our daily vacations is going to Six Flags. Honestly, really fun. I enjoy it. We go every year, and I really do enjoy it. It was this one year where we went to Turning Stone, and we actually had a lot of fun there too. Yeah, it was way before I began this YouTube channel, before I even had the idea of starting a YouTube channel. Honestly, I think when going there again, definitely footage is something I'd get. Definitely, definitely. I really would. Returning back there would be great. And honestly, I would take you guys on the ride with me. Honestly, it's great to see people who care. There's things that sometimes you understand, sometimes you don't. Okay, honestly, this has probably happened to me where you hear one thing and it goes like throughout the other ear, and sometimes it's not what you think it is because you're thinking of totally something else. And honestly, you say something and it's totally not even related, and you don't want to embarrass yourself. I've done this before. I really have. That's honestly, it don't really matter. You accidentally did it. Yeah, you embarrass yourself, but you always know how to get back up and really start listening more. I'm always really good at listening. One thing I used to always be good at was social studies because I love learning about that. I love learning about past things that happened. Honestly, I really do like that. So I was a probably like a little bit of a social studies nerd. I was the quiet type though. Yeah, there's a lot of quiet people out there, and that's not a bad thing at all. It's not. It's honestly they just like to be quiet, sit in the back, and not say anything because they're like nervous to say something. That's totally understandable. You really don't have to say anything, honestly. Being a kid, well, growing up is something not easy. When you know you get much love, and then as you grow up, you don't know if that love will last. You don't know if that love you get will always be from there to now. Honestly, I don't know. I probably shared something like that before. I don't know. It's something I never knew. Um, Honestly, it's something I never known about from doing that. Honestly, your friends love you, your family loves you, but you just don't know if that love will last. Um, I know when I was little, I had this friend who I would think would always be my friend. And one day betrays me and goes to a group. It's like having one friend is a bad thing. It's not. You can have as many friends as you want. He 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 was not my friend anymore. He went to some group, and honestly, I didn't care. I gained much more friends at that moment. I gained a lot more, even what probably he expected from me. Um, I used to have school enemies, used to get bullied. That's not a, that's really not a good thing for me. It wasn't. Sometimes you're afraid of stepping out the comfort zone of staying quiet. You don't want to step out of that comfort zone. You go to help. You go to your family's help. What what they should do is you need to try stepping out your comfort zone and tell the school or something that you are getting bullied. And honestly, this has happened to me before. It really has. Honestly, I'm glad that this is honestly nothing more. Yeah, and like especially when you forget all about this bully and you see him again, him or her. You see this bully again, and you know that they don't see you. You see them. Honestly, that's a thing. It really can be. Or you can be a bully and then randomly become friends. That would probably be amazing, I'll say. It would be. Honestly, it's really cool to see how much people care. They know that what they're doing is a bad thing and that they need to stop and think about their choices again. And they apologize to you, and maybe you guys start talking more. You guys maybe start talking more, and you guys become best of friends. You become best of friends, and you expect nothing more, because now that you are happy that they've stopped bullying you and they became your friend. Probably something that I think that's happened to me like once before in my life. It probably has, and it's good to see how much people care. It really is. Yeah, like awesome. It's really cool. Honestly, people don't understand how much more they could get from this world. You dealing with a bully is honestly something. That's, I don't know. And even if it's not at a school, it can be over internet. That's also a bad thing. Getting bullied over the internet. That honestly takes the cake of getting bullied. It really does. People care. So I'm gonna say. But it's great to see how much people care. But internet bullying is just something that shouldn't happen, and yet it does, because these people know that they think they have control over you. They have more power than you. No. You have more power over them. So they honestly, I think it's an abuse of power. That's what I think it is. Honestly, maybe people have different opinions, and that's fine. People can have their opinions. But internet bullying can also take people's life. A lot of people have done suicide because of that, and that's not a really good thing. It's not. That's where these bullies should never have done that to you. And honestly, these people have a lot more in their life. They could do a lot more. It's not worth it. It's really not. When you see someone getting bullied over the internet, you have to do something about it. You don't just stand there and look. You do something about it. And it's really sad to see that people have taken their own life over internet bullying. It's honestly the most saddest thing I've heard. It really has. Thank you for joining me on Tigergaming Podcast. I'm Jacob, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.